Hi everyone, I'm Chris, certified RV technician for Unique Camping and Marine. De-winterizing your RV may seem like a relatively straightforward process, and for the most part it is. But you might be skipping one of the most crucial steps, and that would be sanitizing the freshwater system. It might seem like there's no need to sanitize the freshwater system, but this is far from the truth. Fortunately, it's a straightforward process, so let's get started. There's a very good reason as to why you would want to sanitize your freshwater lines and the freshwater holding tank. This is because oftentimes during the winter months or while the RV is in storage, you might run into mold and mildew growing inside of the water lines and the freshwater tank. This process will walk you through how to get rid of that in a couple of very easy steps. The best method for sanitizing your freshwater system, which is oftentimes recommended by the RV manufacturers, is to add a 1/4 cup of bleach for every 15 gallons of your freshwater system. This can be done very easily by measuring out the bleach first and then by using a funnel to pour it into the inlet for your freshwater tank. It's an excellent idea to make sure that you consult your owner's manual in order to find out the exact size and specifications of your freshwater holding tank before proceeding. But here are some very basic numbers when it comes to the amount of bleach which you should add for different sized freshwater tanks. For a 20-gallon tank, add a little over 1/4 cup. For a 40-gallon tank, add a little over 1/2 cup. For a 60-gallon tank, use a cup of bleach. For a 100-gallon tank, use a little over 1.5 cups of bleach. If your RV has a tankless water heater or does not have bypass valves on it, then you may want to sanitize your RV's water system with vinegar instead of bleach. Be forewarned that it is not as effective at killing bacteria, mold, and mildew as bleach is. But if your RV hot water heater is tankless and does not have a bypass system on it, and the RV water heater manufacturer is recommending that you use vinegar instead of bleach, we have included the instructions here. The vinegar solution should be a 50-50 mix of vinegar to water. This is going to take a lot of vinegar. For example, if you have a 20-gallon tank, you will need 10 gallons of vinegar and to 10 gallons of water. And once again, this is not as effective as bleach is. Assuming that your RV has already been de-winterized and you have added the bleach or vinegar into the freshwater tank, fill it completely full with water. You can do this by either filling it until you see water coming out of the vent, which is oftentimes where you're filling it up, or you can use a flow meter to get a little bit more precise with filling the tank. Here's a pro tip. Before running any of the fixtures, make sure that the RV's hot water heater is in the bypass mode so that you are not filling up the tank with the bleach solution, which is oftentimes not recommended by the hot water heater manufacturer. Once you have bypassed the hot water heater or have elected to use vinegar instead of bleach, be sure and run each one of the faucets at each one of the fixtures independently of each other. You'll be wanting to smell for either bleach or vinegar when it comes to running each one of these individual faucets. Once you have run every single fixture inside of the RV, let the RV sit for several hours to allow for the bleach or the vinegar solution to remain inside of the lines and do what it can as far as killing any bacteria, mold, or mildew which may be inside of the water lines. After several hours have passed, run each one of the fixtures until you run out of water in the freshwater holding tank. From there, you will want to refill the freshwater holding tank with fresh water and then run each one of the fixtures one by one until you no longer smell bleach or vinegar coming out of the water taps. It is a good idea after you've done this process to add even more water into the freshwater holding tank and then drain the freshwater holding tank so as to remove any residual bleach or vinegar which might be left inside of the tank. Once you no longer smell anything coming out of the lines, congratulations, you have completed sanitizing your freshwater system. Well done. Thank you so much for watching our video on how to sanitize your RV's freshwater system. Please feel free to comment if you feel that we've left anything out in the section below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.